Hello, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So, we are here on Riverbend Springs, and we're going to move the sheep and the goats around. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over here to this place. We're going to sell this because this is really no longer needed. It's not needed anymore. So, we can just sell this here. Not sell it. Yep. All right. So that's no longer needed. And now we need to clear out some things. We also need to sell these lights here now that I think about it. Oh, that light there. Don't want to move it. I want to sell it. Another one right here. I'm going to sell. All right. And then we're going to get rid of this thing here as well. Get rid of that. So, need to get rid of the bushes here. Turn on super strength. Wants to get that tree for some reason. I'm wanting to clear all the way up to the road anyway, so it doesn't matter what it deletes, really. You know? I think that's it right there. Do we want to get rid of this tree as well? Um, you know what? We might as well. Okay. I think that's going to be everything. We need to level out the area now. So let me back up here. And let's go over it with the softening tool. All right. Let's go to painting. Let's go with grass. All this will be redone when I get um, what I want on it. Edge here, try to at least. There we go, we got that. Let's go with our sheep. Gonna go with the big one. I think we're gonna place it like this. Like we have the other one. I'm going to save it here. I'm gonna try placing us right up here, like this. Let's go up a little bit. There. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did it wrong. 1 second. You're gonna have to redo it. Alright, we're back in. Let's try that again of placing that. And down over to sheep. This one. Have to customize it. Turn on the solar panels. Here. I want it some other way. Yeah, I want it this way. I think I want it this way. Yeah, I think I want it this way. About that far. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to change that. Alright, give me just a second to reload again. Alright, so we're moving the MacDon thing, because that was what was interfering with our placing of the deal. Very much a squirrely thing right now. I was getting the grass cut as well while we were doing this. Might as well not waste time, you know? Ain't supposed to be 2, it's supposed to be 1. Come on. Ah, screw it. I don't want to deal with it. Keeps on freaking changing its mind of what it wants to do. It's always been 1 before, and now it wants to be 2. Alright. So we should be able to get this thing put in here now. Alright. Keep this one. Optimize it. Turn on the deal. Flip it around this way. There. Customize the fence lines. There. Okay. H to delete the last segment. It won't connect into the deal for some reason. There's something going on. There's something I'm missing here. Why won't it connect to the deal? I'm just deleting all of it because it's just being a pain for some reason. Let's try it again. Yeah, it won't connect. Okay, I finally got it. Yep. Okay. So it's here. Okay, we can hold 80 animals in this, which is just a little bit less than the other one. But the other one's going to change anyway. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so we need to get either our sheep or our goats over here. I think I'm going to put the goats over here. Let's see. What do I have the most of? 6. I'm going to have to do some calculations here. Calculator. Since I can get my mouse wheel back anyway. It's mouse pointer. Okay, so we have 6 plus 6 plus 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 12. 6 times 6 plus 12 equals 48. We have 48 sheep. Okay. I can't scroll things. Okay, and then we got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have more sheep than goats then. I actually have to put everything over here that I can. How many? I may not be able to fit them all in here. I'll have to hold some in the trailer. Okay. So uh, trailer here. We're gonna do more terraforming here in a minute. I'll get rid of all that grass right there on that outside and replace it with the road with either gravel or asphalt or something. All right. I need to get the trailer over into the thing so I can trigger the lights. So let's see. It acts like a normal trailer. We should be able to just do this. Do this. So I can go this way more with my truck. There it goes. Got the animal dialogue. Okay. Select. Move to trailer. Okay. That's as many as I can take at a time. So our other animal dialogue is right up here, so we got to pull out into the road. Cool. Hung up under the deal. It's okay. Okay. That's everything moved out of there. Problem is I'm gonna lose all the food, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get the deals out. It's finished. Let's get it on its next field here. Actually, yeah, there's a couple of spots I gotta get real quick. Only 2 this time. Usually there's at least 4 or 5. Let's get this one down here first. Amazing. There's only that many. All right. So this is our next save spot here. Because we're about to delete this and replace it. And we're also going to clear off all those trees over there as well. So, yeah. All right. So, let's go and start taking down this stuff over here. Well, that's this section done. Need to continue on this way, all the way up to our little farm road. I think that's it. That's this area cleared out. All brush and trees. So that's great. All right, so let me get over here so I'm out of the way. We need to get rid of all these lights in the barn and replace it I think I'm gonna change it to where it's like that one and facing that way. We might face it the other way where it's facing inwards. I'm not sure yet. Let me make sure I'm backed up out of the way here. All right. First things first, let's get rid of this. Light. All right. So now we got all of this. Let's make sure it's all okay. So first things first now is to save the game before we do any terraforming. All right, so let's get everything leveled here. Smooth it all out. And make sure it's all grass. Okay. And let's get our grass here. Okay. Okay. I think we're done with that part for now. We'll be changing it again once we get the barn in. Okay. So let's grab us a sheep deal. Customize it to have the deal. Yeah, I don't know. Do I want it to go this way this time, or do I still want it to go that way? I think I still want it to go this way. I'm not sure. And I think I'll do it over here. Do it in a little bit. So I think like right there. I think that's what I want right there. Nice big pasture. Really big. Because this is going to be where our sheep is. The other one's going to be for our goats. We don't want as many as those, but we want a lot of sheep to keep on making fabric for us. All right, let's see how many. Let's go up here to the deal and see how many sheep this gives us. This gives us 117. Nice. All right, so we need to get into our truck here. Now, what we have in this truck is goats, so we don't want to put those off in there. Let's drive over here. Hmm, there it is. Okay. Okay, that's as many as we can do. Baking out all that. All that. Okay. Now let's put these in there. Then take out what we can of the sheeps. Okay. Full of our sheep. Do a little RP here. Even though for whatever damn reason the trailer doesn't allow you to open it anymore when it used to, pretty sure. There we go. And on dialogue. And there we go. We are now all sheepied and goatied like we're supposed to be in their own places. Since we deliver these anyway. Let's get over here. One second. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but apparently the game audio just wasn't working. But it's now working now. It's been like that for a while. I've noticed that it just stops recording in the middle of my recordings. It just all of a sudden started doing that. There's not been an update to OBS or anything, so I don't know what's going on with it. Now, this might be only temporary, just to let you know. There is a issue right now with the vanilla vanilla animal things because they don't upgrade in size when you have more animals. So when you upgrade your fence to hold more animals, then it normally allows the insides, the food trays and all that stuff do not update in size at all. So you're going to be feeding them more than normal. So this has still 11,500 and we were at 11,500 at 83. Now we're at 11,500 up to 107, 17 of them. So we're definitely not going to be able to keep the food in there as easily. we're going to have to maybe feed them multiple times a day. If it gets to too much, I'll probably just get my money back and replace them again. Replace the sheep and the goat barn again, and we'll go from there. But I'll get my money back for it because that's a that's a that's a feature that should be in the game. Or we'll sometime at some point get modded ones that don't have that issue. There are some already right now, but they're not on the mod hub itself, really. There is only one modded goat and sheep pen on the mod hub right this second, which to me isn't. It's an okay one. I think it's called either it's Polish, I think, sheep or cow barn, sheep or goat barn or something like that. So there's that. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get these things into their spot to see if they'll start filling these up instead of making new pallets and stuff. So I'm just going to stuff this off in here like it's a part of the thing. Try to make sure it's off in there as good as I can. And I'll do the same with the goat thing. If they don't use it, if they don't fill it up completely, they don't fill it up completely, it's fine. I just want to give it a chance to see if it will, so I don't have to do it. I forgot about this little edge here that I made with the deal. Now the pickups are going to be a lot easier. I can drive a trailer over here to pick these up to deliver them now because they're on this little road here, so we don't have to worry about it. Now, the one last thing we need to do is we need to fix our all of our roads and stuff to make sure they're, because I don't want this whole big old grass thing right here, you know, while I'm doing things. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna just switch it all to for right now to gravel. Gonna leave the edge there. Now this whole thing is going to disappear. There's all this grass except for this right here, because this is our drive-in for things. I'm going to also get rid of this grass right here as well. And do that. So I can have that there. I'm going to leave this little track thing. It's actually really nice. I wish I could keep it completely untouched, but I'm going to have to touch it a little bit, I think. It just seemed a little bit like a rough or something, so I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit here. want to make sure this, yeah, it looks pretty good there. Okay. I want to make sure that edge is done. Try it out in our tractor here. Yeah, it's a little rough, but it's a bump. It's supposed to be a difference. It's not supposed to be perfect. A little bit of bump there, but it's fine. Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna do it with this. I'm gonna do it with this. We need to fill up our goats and things. So instead of going and making bells, I'm going to pick it up with the forge wagon here. And we're just going to dump a full load. And then we'll have the bales as extra. I think I might turn this whole field into grass for the goats here. Goats and sheep. We're gonna need a lot more since we're about to have a lot of them. Yeah, no field deal. I was hoping. Okay, go down to 5. That's what I need. Down to 1. There we go. So we just need to get 11,500 for each of them. So that'll be 23,000 total liters. I don't think we picked that up. I'll have to do a different way. A little bit wider of a turn here. There we go. So we'll pick up 23,000 liters, and then I will say that's the end of the episode after we feed them. And the next time we come back, I'm not sure, it'll probably be in September. Because we'll need to, alright, so I'm going to have to do this. To be in a pain there. Yeah, probably be September when we, after I, like, plant the canola. We need a little bit less than 3,000 more. There we go. We got 23,000. Go ahead and go all the way around this. All the way to where we were. And then we'll feed them. It's gonna rain a little bit, but I think, yeah, he's already done with that other field, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So let's go and feed our little friends here. Got 1,500. We definitely have to see how much they eat in a day. That's when it's really going to tell if I'm going to have to redo this or not. If we have to redo it, I'll bring you back for that next episode. There it is. Uh, 11,500. All right. I think this was 7,370. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing now, think about it. I'm going to go dump this into the silage maker stuff. Let me fix this while I'm right here. See it. Okay, so the rest of it's going to be made into bales, because that's going to make that. I don't want to accidentally have it turned into silage. If I put this grass into the regular silo, it will still turn it into silage because they're all connected, and I don't want that to happen. So if I want it to be grass and stay grass, I have to make it into bales. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to end the episode here in just a minute, and as soon as I get lined up, let's see here. Let's get this over here. Let's connect that. Let's connect into the baler. Oh, we're going to need some round bale nets. Okay. So let's back up a little bit. Over here and grab some stuff. Refill baler. So even though it doesn't show anything, it's a visual bug. As soon as I turn it on, as soon as I make a bale, as soon as I use some of it, it'll show that it's got more in it. Or you can reload the game in either way. Let's unfold the bale. Turn the baler on. Over here. Turn on my steering assist. Go down to 5 meters. 1. Okay. Go. Lower the pickup. Cruise control. And there we go. So, yeah. Also the... let me do... It is Alt... Reset belt count, it's Alt X. Okay. And the bell wrapper is off. Alright, so I'm going to call it here. I want to thank y'all for watching. We now have access to a lot more sheep that we can have. Up to 117 sheep, which I don't know if that's going to work with how much food we can feed them. We're going to see. I'm going to turn all of that into grass just in case we have a very big problem. We should be fine. Especially with the goats. The goats aren't going to expand that much. So the goats can go up to 80. We had 83 and we were fine on that. So I'm not worried about the goats when we had them mixed together. But the sheep The sheep is what I'm worried about, is if we can keep them fed. Because if not, I'm going to have to redo this and make it smaller. It's about the same size as the other one, basically. But I hope y'all enjoyed this update to the sheeps and the goats. We got separate pens for them now. We're going to get a lot more fabric. We're going to get, not fabric, a lot more wool and a lot more goat milk. Now, going forward, the reproductive cycle of the sheep should be starting again. They're going to get offspring in 2 months. So we're going to get every one of these things are at the production cycle. So every one of these things are going to birth in 2 months. I'm pretty sure. Now, so there's some of them are off on reproductions. Okay. So we're not going to get every one of them. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to get 4 birth in 2 months. So we're going to get 6, 12, 18, 24 more sheep in 2 months. Oh boy. We'll see. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.